Picture me rolling. I got TVs in this bitch, can't even turn them on.
In the W140, man.
Dude.
What's his name?
White boy from the South.
White boy from the South.
Dude, go to his channel.
Check it out.
Just watch his videos.
Wow. He's not even a keyboard cowboy. He's actually.
Dude, he's my favorite person on YouTube.
He is.
That's,
you know what?
That's my favorite person.
I got abs now because of that dude. I was laughing, bent over. George turned me on to him, and I didn't believe how funny this shit was.
Dude, he called us crackheads. So then I go to his page. Yeah, anytime anyone leaves us a comment, the first thing I do is I go to your page and see what you're doing. So this dude calls us crackheads. I go to his page, and the first video I click on is his boy taping him while he's driving on the W140. Picture me rolling in a 500 Benz.
You made a fatal mistake.
Obviously, we're picturing you rolling in a 500 Benz because you're rolling in a fucking Yugo. With your boy videotaping.
It's not the first video you click on. Any video you click on. Guys, you gotta go see this shit. I'm serious.
White boy from the South.
White boy from the South. Our last video from last week, if you go to scroll down the comments.
Look for the dude who called us crackheads.
Crackheads. Look for
Shit's hilarious.
Now, back to sports. Wow, the USA hockey team. 5-3, man. USA, brother.
Yes.
Although we love everybody in the world because we get viewers from all over the world. But you know what? I'm surprised. Why are you looking at me all fucked up, man?
What's it? The UN?
Yeah, this is the UN, man. We love everybody.
United Negro Coalition?
That worked. But it was a big upset.
Big.
I mean, no one expected it. You know, I kind of told you, man. I thought I didn't really tell you, but I thought they did. I'm stunned.
Canada's got 21 NHL players on their team.
But the problem is, man, they just, you got to work as a unit.
Right.
In any sport.
I think that coach is worried about bruising egos. And like I told somebody last night, you know what? I want to win. If you're down on the bench crying like a bitch, get off the team. I'll find somebody else that's stepping in your place in a heartbeat.
Right. Now Canada is the heavy favorites. I mean, you got these tiers in the Olympic hockey. You got Canada and Russia, and the Czech Republic is kind of second tier, kind of with the U.S. kind of down there too. Obviously, last night, the U.S. was 2-0, Canada was 2-0, and the U.S. actually played them very well and actually pretty much stayed ahead. I mean, they didn't dominate the game, but they were up by 2 goals most of the game. From what I've seen, I'm impressed with Russia's team. I mean, when you can have Ovechkin, Simon, and what I call Seaman, but Simon and Malkin on the ice at any given time, that shit is crazy. I mean, that's like having me, George, and Barney. George, you want to go show these motherfuckers your Barney outfit? George got a purple North Face jacket, shorty. I love you, you love me.
Where are the chicken wings and the fried chicken and the watermelon too? Yeah, okay. Here's the dude who buys a watermelon drink because he knows I'm going to make fun of him. He did it on purpose.
Because I know George's always going to come in with the fake-ass black jokes, man. So anyway, hockey will be... We'll be getting back to the Olympics next week. But let's get back to sports. Tiger Woods' press conference.
Get the fuck out of here, you lying.
I'm going to tell you what.
I am Tiger Woods. I did not mean to stick my dick in everything moving. Yes, this is a... Dude, come on. That was the most rehearsed, god-awful speech I've ever seen.
We was just sitting there. It's like, what I did was I just wanted so bad for him just to break stride and be like this. What I did was crazy, but damn, there was some fat asses and I needed some strange pussy. I just wanted him just to cut loose and say fuck it. Because you know what I learned about his press conference? Tiger Woods, in his world, okay, where he's talking about golf, or he's being interviewed and asked questions about golf, or whatever, you look at him and you're like, wow, this guy is together. He's always had this image and whatever. But for me, looking at him do that press conference where it was a very controlled environment because it was like a White House press conference. Now, except it wasn't like motherfuckers like you and I, like on the Coors Light commercial. Excuse me, Tiger. What size cities did you have? Or us just asking random questions that would have fucked this whole gig up. I really was amazed by how immature. The level of immaturity I saw him. Like he seemed very lost, man.
It was very tried.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
He was. I just like for me, if it was me, and I would have rolled up in that press conference. My life. Ha! And they could have asked me any questions. You could have been up and on.
First off, you should have done away with the note cards. You don't need a podium. It should have been off the cuff, and this shit is about a month old. You're a month late. I don't care. I don't care. Who cares how many women he slept with? He doesn't even care.
You just want to see that. Hopefully, that maybe one of the girls took a video of him tagging it and it's on too bait.
Well,
because would you watch to tell the truth?
Yes. He's up in sex rehab in Mississippi making people cry.
Mississippi. Well, why is sex rehab in Mississippi? Because there's probably nothing you can get into in Mississippi.
Except for some pussy. Obviously, Tiger doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Tiger could be on banging everything moving.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm talking about
any motherfucking way. That's Tiger Woods and what we think of Tiger right now.
Yes.
Do you think he's going to be back in time to play the Masters? You full of shit. Yes. That crusty sumbitch wants records. He doesn't give a shit about nothing else.
More eyes in Mississippi. It's because of Mississippi. But anyway, I think he's going to be back to play golf. I think he just needs to get this shit behind him. And you know what I do say? I will say this, man. This is the one thing I did. Like, I like Ernie Els. I really do like Ernie Els. He's a great golfer and everything. But these golfers that are kind of salty, oh, he's being ridiculous. Oh, I'm a little bit angry about how he's handled the whole thing. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Because all them mugs are getting some pussy on the side more than likely.
Okay, but here's the thing. If you're Ernie Els, you just played a great round. So how do you feel about Tiger? You just showed up and you just got done warming up. So how do you feel about Tiger? You know what I want one of them to say? I don't give a shit about Tiger. If you want to ask me questions about me, ask me about me.
Right.
I would get sick of it.
Right.
It's just like when Kobe, well, what do you think Kobe did? Well, how do you think? No,
but I don't know why they don't respond like that.
I'm
like
sure they do, but it's our media.
Huh?
The first 10 times he might have gone, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And about the 9th time, the same son of a bitch asked the question a different way, I'd be like,
that would be awesome, sure.
I couldn't stand our media.
You know
sucks.
that shit would be on TMZ. But
TMZ?
TMZ.
The movie channel?
No, man. TMZ. What does TMZ stand for? Y'all know what TMZ stands for?
Mm-hmm.
Man, could you believe how many mugs responded when I was talking about Teenage Wasteland and had the answer to Baba O'Reilly? Everybody out there who responded and knew the song was Baba O'Reilly, mad thumbs up. I can't even list all you motherfuckers because so many people did it. It was crazy, though. Baba O'Reilly, sure. What's up? Yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, I thought the whole thing with the Tiger Woods fucking shit was whack, and we're going to move on to fucking recap. UFC 110. 5 guesses who I am. Pop, bam!
The guy with the Bronx Pride tattoo?
It's not Bronx.
Brown. B-R-O-W-N. Brown Pride. He is a Latino American, and he's proud of who he is. The motherfucker, he's not even from New York.
And you know what? I'm proud that you finally spelled some shit right, man. Because for all you motherfuckers that know George can't spell shit.
No, S-H-I-P.
That motherfucker's been hooked on phonics since she's 3 and a half.
Okay. Anyway, so what'd you think of the car? Top to bottom.
Honestly, I liked it. I really did. I mean, I was...
okay, let me ask you a better question. How much of the car do you remember? I'll wait.
This is my impersonation of Drew Rosenhaus. Next question. I do remember a lot. I remember the earlier fights, obviously. One person that impressed me was Ryan Bader.
Ryan Bader?
Because Bader. Yeah, Bader, like Vader. Bader, it rhymes with that.
All right, come on.
You don't know. Oh, never mind. I was impressed by how that was my lightsaber, dog. Yeah. We don't have James editing, so it would have been really cool because I really had a lightsaber and some shit like that, but it's going to just be George with some fucked up pictures in the background, so.
Maybe not. I'm not trying to get this yanked off YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It might just be a green background.
I was impressed with Ryan Bader because Ryan Bader, he's always had a great ground game. He's a great wrestler and stuff like that, but when he saw the opportunity, he basically gave Jardine a nasty dosage of Lunesta.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him.
Yes, he did. And on that note, Jardine has struggled as of late. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know if I was fighting in the UFC, I would struggle every night, but I'm not a UFC fighter and I don't get the paychecks, so I can say Jardine has struggled.
Speaking of other fighters who have struggled as of late, yes. Michael Bisping is struggling to find a W.
Michael Bisping has, I mean... And people are going to fire me, but let me tell you something. In my opinion, and this is it, Michael Bisping, anybody who fights in the UFC is an incredible fighter. So don't everybody be, why y'all hating, man? You know what I'm saying? He ain't no, just shut the fuck up with all that dumb shit. I'm just saying that pretty much this is what I look at Bisping. Bisping, to me, never beat Mark Hamill.
No.
I thought Hamill beat Bisping, and Hamill is not a top-tier UFC fighter. And everybody who Bisping has faced that is a formidable opponent, he has lost to. You like that? Formidable. Formidable. You want to scratch it? But sure, think about it. Evans.
Dude, I'm not arguing with you.
Hendo. And Vondelay. they've all beat him. So
And
I mean,
Vanderlei he doesn't look like Vanderlei has the knockout power. Vanderlei didn't come out with his trademark stare.
Would you say that to him? Would you say it to him in his face? You have a
I'd
big
ask him,
axe in your head, man. There's a
I'd
reason
ask
they
him
call
a
that
question.
nigga the axe murderer.
Yeah, and I'd be asking him these questions if I was a reporter.
Asking you in your skull.
Okay,
except
but
this wouldn't do anything because your head's
for
so
you
damn
people
big.
out there who follow Vanderlei, we've seen him in Pride where he comes out and he's very intense and he's staring the guy down.
Right.
He just kind of walked out and went, shook his hand before. I don't know what happened to Vanderlei Silva, but that's not the Vanderlei that I remember.
Right.
Speaking
What's
of
the Vanderlei you remember? The one
that
you hung out in the club with? Oh yeah.
when he's doing all that shit.
He looks kind of scared.
Yeah, when he's fucking all bugged out, got his face all shaved down, don't look right. Now, speaking of other fighters who, I'm going to tell you what, the UFC heavyweight class, y'all cats got problems. Shane Carwin, Frank Mir, Brock Lesnar, and Cain Velasquez.
And more guys coming up. I'm going to tell you what, and people are going to say this and they're going to go crazy, but this is really my opinion on it. Fedor, I'm not saying that he can't beat these guys, but I'm telling you what, I don't think Fedor could go through 3 of these guys in the UFC heavyweight class in an 18-month period. I just don't think he could do it because now, just like Nog, who's a seasoned veteran, Nog who gave Fedor problems in the past, you're looking at guys that are just faster, stronger, a better type of athlete, more skilled, getting skilled quicker, better type of training methods and stuff like this. It's just a new breed of fighter, man. And people who are like, MMA enthusiasts and been around forever, they don't want to hear that shit. But the bottom line is this. These guys are bad as shit.
Fedor would have his hands full. And Kevin and I are not taking anything away from what Fedor
has
done in the past.
Right.
Fedor right now, you can argue pound for pound, best fighter in the world. You can have that argument, and I'm not even going to challenge you.
Right.
But I agree with Kevin. Think about it. If Fedor had to fight Shane Carwin, and then 5 months later had to fight Cain Velasquez or Frank Mir, and then 5 months later, even 6 months later, had to fight Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Shit, that's
I don't
tough.
think he's going to get
who
through all
you
those
are.
things. Yeah, because you got to prepare for these guys. Not a tremendous amount of time to prepare for different types of styles. When he fought Brett Rogers, in my opinion, until he's two-pieced him, it was close.
But look, let's seriously now calm down. All you Fedor fans out there, take a deep breath. Listen first, react second.
Out.
Look at Fedor's last 2 fights. Arlovsky had him on the ropes. Went for one of the stupidest moves. I've never seen Arlovsky pull a flying knee till that. He got knocked out. Hats off to Fedor for weathering.
Flying knee.
Yeah, he tried to hit him with
or
a
flying squirrel.
Yeah.
Or a flying kite.
Hats off to Fedor for getting his ass out of that one because you were in a tough spot.
Right.
Brett Rogers, at one point, he's on top of you, mounting you, just pummeling you. But Fedor, again, very cool, very relaxed, tries to pull an armbar and ends up winning.
Yeah.
He's been on the ropes his last 2 fights.
Yeah, and he's a great champion. That's why, and that's what people are going to say. He is. He's a great champion because most people wouldn't even got out of that situation. And when we get Fedor, we know that about Fedor. But the problem is that it's only a matter of time.
There's going to be somebody who's going to beat Fedor. Relax. Don't go throw yourself off a bridge.
Probably
it will happen one day.
I think 3 or 4 people already did, George. Yeah.
Well, we're idiots.
You're going to have to sleep with that. You're going to have to
We're
sleep with
idiots
that
and we know nothing about MMA because we have an opinion. Okay?
That's right. I forgot.
Sorry. A bunch of assholes.
I know, man. Seriously. Can we talk about the NBA?
Sure.
The National Bama Association?
We're not going to talk about Cain Velasquez win, though?
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, let's go back. Rewind.
Yeah.
Rewind, Doug.
Cain Velasquez is nasty. He's going to be a problem.
He's a nasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be nasty.
Okay, ready to talk about the NBA?
All right, let's go. NBA. Big news about all the trades that happened since the last time.
Tracy McGrady is now a Knick.
Yeah, no one cares.
Well, no, that's not true.
No. Oh, shit, man. I should have got a die-hard battery for this motherfucker.
This man's got a car on layaway. Anyway, so the Knicks get McGrady, but they free up enough cap space to afford not 1 but 2 max contract players.
Who do you think they're going to get?
They're not going to get anybody. But
niggas are terrible.
I'd go play for him.
Me too, man. We'd be balling like shit. Yeah. I'm telling you, you got to have a slam dunk time.
Nate Robinson is now a Knick.
Huh?
Nate Robinson got traded to the Knicks.
Straight cricket.
Dude, he's going to look like one in that green uniform.
Oh, my. But anyway, now
here in Washington D.C., they had a fire sale.
Yeah, Caron Butler and Brendan Haywood are Dallas Mavericks. In my opinion, and most Dallas Maverick fans I know, they love that trade. They love it because Josh Howard was fucking getting fucked up and tore up from the floor up.
Was he?
Yeah, man, the motherfucker missed the game because he was fucking hungover. So they're like, here, man, we just give these motherfuckers.
That's good. Stick them in the middle of D.C. because there's no clubs there.
Yeah, so, but D.C.'s party life is nothing like downtown Dallas.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, too.
Zildjian Segalskid is a wizard for 28 more days till they buy him out, and then he goes back to Cleveland.
And Doc Rivers was complaining about that, and I'm like, okay, that's how you got Gary Payton, huh? So,
Yeah.
Anyway, but the bottom line is, I think Dallas made their team better. The Wizards, funny that they've got all these misfits over there, and they're winning now. They just beat the Nuggets.
Because, like I've said before, without Gilbert Arenas and without a star on the team that gives other people a chance to step up and get back to the basics of basketball.
Yeah.
5 people are better than 1.
Yeah.
So when you pass the ball, you play team defense, you're going to win. But when you have Gilbert, I need to shoot 77 in a quarter times in full periods, you ain't going to get the ball.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Them Bamas is more worried about their contract. Not saying I wouldn't be me. But
now, what do you think is Antoine Jameson on your squad?
Fuck that shit.
I love that shit, shorty.
Why? You want to know? Okay.
Why?
For the people out there who said Washington handed Cleveland the championship, you're full of shit. So right. Antoine, the Bama went 0 for 12 his first night out. They have to get used to playing with him. But the team that dicked over Cleveland the most is the Heat, because the Heat got in the discussions about Amari, pushed the price up, and then LeBron was like, we can go get Antoine Jameson, because for some reason he likes Antoine. Don't know why.
Antoine Jameson is a skilled ball player, though. I mean, he is. I mean, I think
that's not our problem. We have a skilled ball player. We have Zippy on the post presence.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaq's there, but he's 3,000 years old. Zildjiūnas Ilgauskas can't even get out of his own way.
2,989 years old.
Here, now, let me get to something that's absolutely driving a lot of people nuts,
what?
And people don't understand why they're talking about it.
What?
Who's the real Superman in the NBA? Shaquille O'Neal or Dwight Howard? They really went around and asked the other players this. Boy, do you know how pissed off Mike Golick was this morning? He's like, why am I even wasting my time?
First of all, Shaq got salty about the shit. Dwight Howard was like, dude, Shaq can be Superman. Dwight Howard was a real man about it. Shaq cries like shit, shorty. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Like the dude told us at the gym, and you cracked up and I did, he's the big backpack.
Yep.
You know who came out with the best line? Shaq's mama.
Right.
Play nice, boys.
Right.
That's what Shaq's mom said. Dude, your mom's a bigger man than you are.
Right. It's like, I mean, come on, man. Shoot, man. It's like, freaking Shaq, you're too old to be Superman now. I mean, he's the Superman, but, it's not like Christopher Reeves when that motherfucker was 60 years old. He was playing Superman still. You know, if he showed up on the set, man, that, oh, my God.